So, it's Gabrielle Ishell here. Welcome to my channel. Today we are finally going to put up my Christmas decorations. In this video, I'll be giving tips on how to decorate a Christmas tree. So the first tip here is to be creative and switch it up. As you can see, this doesn't look like your typical Christmas tree. It's actually a mannequin Christmas tree. So I use a mannequin and then I use a variety of different wreaths. The garland wreaths and then also the metal wreaths. If you're interested in seeing a tutorial on this, I have a step-by-step tutorial on how I created this mannequin. Go ahead and check that out after watching this video. But being creative is a key to having a really nice tree. I wanted to do something different and a lot of people don't have this in their home. So that's first off. And then as you can see, I'm taking the pink tool off because one year I had pink. The next year I did gold up top, and then this year I'm doing like a cream up top. You probably wouldn't have guessed that these are actually curtains that I'm using to create the top, but they are. So like I said, be creative, think outside the box, and also switch it up. You're not doing the exact same thing each year. Even if you're using the same colors, you can just switch it up on how you execute your vision. Let's see how it looks from the front. It's decent. I'm not really in love with it. All right, that's what we're gonna work with for now. Another thing you want to do is take a step back to see what you've done and see if anything needs to be adjusted while you are doing it, and you don't want to wait till the end. Spreading out the branches, or some people call it fluffing the tree, is very helpful to avoid those gaps and holes. I start spreading out the branches when I am assembling the tree, so starting from the bottom and work my way up as I go, and then I'll go back and see what spots I missed and hit those as well. Another tip that I have is be prepared for a mess. Artificial trees usually have some type of fallout, especially if you're using a flock tree. You want to make sure you keep a dustpan and a broom handy because you'll definitely need to sweep as you go. Another tip I have for you is to use garland if you want to fill in some holes. So for this tree, I noticed that there were some holes and I wanted to fill them in and making the tree look really full. Because this tree is a little bit special, I didn't actually buy it as a tree. I bought it as wreaths and made it into a tree myself. So this is basically all garland anyway. So I just wanted to add more to make it a little bit more fuller. And now it's time to decorate the tree. So last year I learned about clusters. It's really simple to do, but it makes a huge difference in what your tree looks like. I think it makes it look so good. I use pipe cleaners, but you can also use wire, thread, or whatever. Something that's a little bit more conspicuous than a red pipe cleaner. But I used what I had, so this works too. I was able to hide it, and that's all that matters as long as they don't see. But you want to string 6 to 7 ornaments onto your wire, pipe cleaner, or whatever. Tie it to secure them, and then you want to attach them to your tree. Once this is done, you can literally put these up in any type of design, pattern, or whatever on the tree. I noticed that there are some gaps in between the clusters, so I'm just going to put individual ornaments and fill those in that way so that the cascade effect looks perfect. I like mixing it up. It gives the tree a little bit of dimension. So to fill some of this void, the gap here, I'll put it back here. And I could even sit it there if I want to and not have to hang it on, but I'll hang it on just as a reinforcement. So another tip I have is you want to create dimension with the ornaments that you're using. As you saw in the last clip, I took a huge ornament and I put it towards the inside of the tree. You want to get ornaments in varying sizes and colors. So you can get the small ones, you can get the larger ones, and you can even get the ones, like I have some icicles and some other fun ornaments that you can put in the tree. You want to switch it up, have fun with it, and be creative. So the next thing you want to do is choose a skirt for the tree. And once again, there's a wide variety of options that you can choose from. You can get them from Amazon, Target, Walmart, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, things like that. Obviously, you want to choose the skirt that coordinates with the colors that are already on your tree. Then I'm gonna put some empty wrapped gift boxes under the tree to make it look aesthetically pleasing. Ribbon is another good way to fill in the gaps, create dimension, and add texture to your tree. There's different ways you can add ribbon. This is another thing that you can just be creative and just do what you feel when adding the ribbon. You want to pick a couple different color ribbons that coordinate with your ornaments on the tree. You can also use the dimension rule for lights. You can push some towards the inside of the tree and then leave some on the outside to give that dimensional effect. Again, I'm going to be using clusters for this tree. But instead of making them cascade down the tree, I'm just going to place them randomly on the tree, which turned out to be really beautiful as well. And you can also use picks to your trees. They're so beautiful and they stick out of the tree, so it's giving another layer of dimension to the tree. And there's so many different types to choose from. I got a lot from Michael's the day after Christmas because they go on sale And you can just once again, be creative with how you add those to your tree. And now you're ready for the topper, which is the finishing touch to your tree. Obviously, you have familiar seasonal symbols like the angels and the stars that you'll typically see at the top of the tree. And those are classic choices. You can also think outside the box with this step as well. So I've seen my stepmother actually, she puts the picks at the top sometimes, and they look really good. You can do bows, you can do poinsettias, flowers, or whatever your mind can think of, you can put it at the top. I hope this video was helpful for you if you're decorating a tree. The world is your oyster. There's literally so many different options and combinations that you can do for a tree. So I hope you guys are able to take some of these tips away. If there are some things that you do for your Christmas trees that you would like to add, please leave me a comment down below. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, click the like button, and also consider subscribing to my channel and click the bell to be notified whenever I post. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.